than her 60-minute classic with Josh Alexander for the Impact World Championship. But right now we're set for this six-way matchup here at center stage. And look who's back.
Their opponent from Tokyo, Japan, time splitter, KUSHIDA.
We last saw KUSHIDA in August alongside the Motor City Machine Guns to form Time Machine. They took on Violent by Design. I mean, my, how things have changed.
Oh, baby, KUSHIDA kid, fresh off of an incredible performance in the New Japan Pro Wrestling World Tag League as well. This guy, I mean, brings international to a whole new level, just jetting back and forth, but he's here tonight with us in Impact Wrestling.
KUSHIDA, of course, familiarity with Impact Wrestling and the Impact Zone. He's also familiar with Yuya Uemura, has teamed and opposed Yuya in tag team matches in New Japan Pro Wrestling in the past. However, in a matchup like this, there's no countouts, no disqualifications. First man to gain pinfall or submission in the ring is your winner. There's the bell, and Delirious charges right at KUSHIDA and out of the ring, and Delirious is, well, living up to his name.
I thought for a minute there he was going to try for maybe an inside trip or something technical with KUSHIDA, but just his jabbering on the outside.
Oh, this is just so polite. I love this.
So respect showing him there is not.
And Angels spoils that sign of sportsmanship there to begin this six-way match. And Mike Jackson levels two men at the same time. We have so much in store. Once Hard to Kill goes live on pay-per-view and Fight TV at 8 p.m. Eastern, the Impact World Tag Team titles will be defended in a four-way elimination match. The Motor City Machine Guns, the champions, defend against the major players, Ace and Bay of Bullet Club, as well as Heath and Rhino. Also, it's a falls count anywhere in Atlanta match between Steve Macklin and Rick Swan. It can literally go anywhere in the ATL, and it only can end via pinfall or submission. Also, a #1 contenders match. It's a fatal four-way. Slamovich versus Peraza versus Taylor Wilde versus Killer Kelly. The winner gets a future Knockouts world title shot, and also the Digital Media Championship is at stake in a first-time ever matchup as Moose challenges Joe Hendry, the champion.
And not only that, but Eddie Edwards looks to put his past behind him as he takes on the returning Jonathan Gresham here tonight. And also, the Knockouts world title is on the line, and it's title versus career. Jordan Grace defends against The Last Rodeo and Mickey James. And of course, the Impact world title is on the line as Josh Alexander defends against Bully Ray, and it is Full Metal Mayhem, and that will kick off the pay-per-view live at 8 p.m. Eastern.
Cannot wait, and of course, Grace versus James will main event Hard to Kill this evening. And look at Mike Jackson spill Delirious to the outside of the ring. Mike Jackson just turned 73 in November.
And anyway, proof to everyone that the action truly never stops if you don't let it.
Oh!
And Speedball Mike Bailey fits that bill as well.
And Mike Jackson, look at what Speedball just did.
Look who's left standing after all this. No way.
No way.
Tom, oh please, be careful.
Oh my God! For the love of AARP! Hold on a second. Mike Jackson first competed here in center stage on a WCW event years ago.
Look at this again. Take a look. Watch Mike Bailey moonsault onto the pile, and then take a look at this.
Jackson through the ropes, takes out absolutely everybody, and then Angel spoiling the fun for the fans here at center stage. And now Angels of the Design going after Yuya Uemura.
Another half and half suplex there. Angels on a roll looking for a trifecta, but no, denied by Speedball. Or is he?
Barely caught. Look at that smile on the face of Angels. That's been bred by Diener Khan, and I guess you could say the newest member of the Design, Callahan.
Yeah, totally. Anytime somebody enters the Design, you see a completely different side of them. Clearly, look at Angels here. An extra intensity, extra vitriol, and every single thing that he does.
Jackson sends Angels into the post. And now goes after the shoulder. I was saying a moment ago, Mike Jackson has experience here in center stage. First competed at this venue at a WCW event in November of 1989. He was 40 years old at the time. Ray Walt, I was 6 months old.
Good Lord. When the X Division was born, I mean, Mike Jackson had been in the business for decades. Yes. And here he is in an X Division scramble match, walking the ropes.
God. It's like we're back at Slammiversary this past summer.
That's
the old
right.
Reverse Battle Royal.
Take it around the horn, Mike.
And Angels is paying for his transgressions. Well, now look at Delirious.
Trying to talk Jackson off the ledge here.
Oh, I think a tooth went flying.
Something went flying. As the action continues in the center, as Mike Jackson continues his world tour around the ring here.
And Jackson just keeps on going.
The human energizer bunny collapsing on the pile once again.
Well, now Angels goes right after Jackson. Oh, shoulders down. Jackson nearly pinned Angels. Angels would have gotten an earful from Diener, or worse.
Beyond the wily veteran is Jackson planted now by Angels.
The suplex there. Remember, the only way to win is by pinfall or submission, middle of the ring. No countouts, no disqualification.
Got your eyes in the back of your head, though.
A choke bomb into a Boston Crab.
And we know there's a little bit of camaraderie here between Yuya and Delirious.
Oh! They've tagged together in the past. Yuya trying to back up Delirious after a matchup between Delirious and Eddie Edwards, where Edwards attacked Delirious after the match.
Still trying to work out some, let's say, communication issues, but they're getting there better and better each time. But this match is all about numero uno, all about every man for himself.
Oh! We know the challenge has been laid down by Speedball Mike Bailey to Kenny King for this coming Thursday night on Access TV for a pit fight. That means no ropes. The only way to win is by knockout or submission. Can't wait for that Thursday night on Impact Wrestling and Access TV.
That's going to be an absolute classic, but he's got to get through this matchup first, which just keeps picking up pace.
Down goes Yuya. Big kick there by Bailey.
And he could be looking to put it all away here. But, what the hell?
It's Kenny King!
Speak of the devil, and he shall appear.
Kenny King from out of nowhere in the middle of the ring. Angels nearly pin Yuya. Now it's KUSHIDA. All over Angels.
And Kenny King said he wasn't going to show up again until the 19th of January on Access TV, but here he was tonight.
Oh, big clothesline by Angels.
Message sent, and now Angels looking to take advantage here. And now what's happening here? More bodies piling in the corner here. Oh, KUSHIDA, the springboard kick.
KUSHIDA gets Jackson and Delirious. Now focuses on Angels.
Oh, dangerous territory here.
Oh, the top! Go for the armbar!
And he got it! He got it!
Here's your winner, KUSHIDA!
KUSHIDA gets the win, but as we mentioned moments ago, Hard to Kill will start live at 8 p.m. Eastern with a bang. The Impact World title is at stake in Full Metal Mayhem.
Josh Alexander is the longest-reigning Impact Wrestling World Champion in history. Since defeating Moose at Rebellion in April of 2022, Josh Alexander put together a championship run that will stand the test of time.
Josh Alexander is a bit of a throwback, and I've paid him this compliment before. It reminds me of Kurt Angle. How much bigger of a compliment could you pay somebody in this business than telling them they reminded you of Kurt Angle? And even Kurt Angle got me.
And Hard to Kill. Bully Ray, Josh Alexander, straight up for the Impact World Championship.
I'm a man of my word.
If you shake my hand, that means you accept.
Something happens to me. I turn into a different person. Turn into a different man, a different wrestler. The only thing I care about is becoming the Impact World Champion. And I don't care what I have to do to get it. Hand me your belt! Hand me your belt! Hand it to me! I swear to God, I kept my word.
Everybody wanted to bully. Everybody told me how maniacal and sadistic and, how he would go to any lengths. Does not play by the rules. I come to find out it's worse.
I came here for a reason. I've been winning since the day I came back. I've been winning and manipulating everybody. It's a cutthroat business. Forks to the left, knives in the back. I got one knife left. I'm gonna bury it straight in your heart. And I want to kill.
You have played your games, you have set me up perfectly. I am vulnerable. I am helpless. I am hopeless. I'm all of those things. But guess what? I'm fucking pissed off. And hard to kill, Molly. You are gonna feel helpless. You are gonna be without hope. And you are gonna regret every decision you made in your career. Every accolade, every Hall of Fame ring, every championship you might have had. None of it matters. Because when your career's all said and done, the only thing you're gonna have left, the only thing you could have had left, is the relationships and the family and the loved ones that you pissed down the drain for your opportunity at this Impact World Championship. And when you're a sad, pathetic, lonely, broken man, guess who's gonna care? No one.
But before our World Championship can be decided, the X Division title is on the line. Trey Miguel defends against Black Taurus here at the Countdown to Hard to Kill.
They're joined.
Can you feel it, Atlanta? Trey Miguel can. After all, it is a new year, and the winds of change are upon us. And that change, Atlanta, that change, it starts with your brand new X Division champion, Black Taurus.
Here on the Countdown to Hard to Kill, it's time to settle a score. This began at Overdrive late last year. At the Overdrive event, we saw the conclusion of the X Division Championship Tournament, where Black Taurus faced Trey Miguel for the vacant X Division title. That night, Trey Miguel came up with the victory, became the new champion, but he used spray paint to the eyes of Taurus to do it.
In this X Division Championship match, from Toledo, Ohio, the X Division Champion, Trey Miguel.
Ray, what did you think of the sudden turn by Trey Miguel?
I mean, it did certainly catch me off guard, but after watching and hearing what Trey Miguel had to say about why, quite frankly, I get it. He's sick and tired of trying to be everybody's friend, trying to be the guy that everyone wants to be. No, he wants you to know that you cannot be him, because he is one of the very best this company has ever seen. I can actually tell you that from personal in-ring experience. So you see the way he tags the belt the way he tags his opponents, he's leaving his mark, and he's going to do it in a permanent fashion from here on out.
The first of 5 title bouts that you will see here this evening in Atlanta. Little over 13 minutes until Hard to Kill begins live on pay-per-view and Fight TV. That'll, of course, begin with the Impact World Championship match between Josh Alexander and Bully Ray in Full Metal Mayhem. But we're going to have some mayhem right now here. The X Division title on the line. Now look at Taurus go after Trey.
Trey Miguel was looking for some space. Has not really found it, but
For a drop kick there. That stunned Taurus there for a moment. Held up by the ropes.
Continuing here to level the offense, he's going to have to keep up that kind of a pace to keep someone like Black Taurus down.
Do you think that night at Overdrive, maybe the frustration of dealing with Black Taurus got to Miguel? I mean, Taurus has been on a roll pretty much since August.
I think Taurus was in the wrong place at the wrong time. I believe that was something that was probably building in Trey Miguel for quite a while. Taurus was just the one to be there for the moment.
Taurus slowing up the offense here of Trey Miguel. Taurus rushes in. Oh, boy, for the knee there. Landed on the outside.
Found his way to his feet somehow, but Miguel goes flying. Oh my God!
The ball, sent into the post.
What a great series of back and forth there. That's what the X Division is all about, and the X Division right now is all about that man, Trey Miguel.
Trey Miguel in his second X Division title reign. He's only lost twice in his last 21 singles matches here at Impact. Oh,
good God.
I think he was thinking about the Meteor to put this away early.
He was certainly thinking about it. It was not to be. The Power Bull himself showing how powerful he truly is.
Sling blade there by Taurus, and that shows us a little bit of the psyche of Trey Miguel. Going for one of his best moves this early on in the matchup, running away from Taurus to start off right off the bell.
He wants to put this one away quick, trying to get some kind of mental advantage. Not to be so far, though,
Taurus,
Trey Miguel. Whoa!
Taurus is maybe trying to catch Trey for destination hellhole. A kick there right to the back of the neck. And Miguel's got control again.
Very happy with himself is Trey Miguel, but he's going to have to keep the foot pushed all the way to the floor on this one, I'm afraid. You let Black Taurus have even a little bit of room to breathe. All that power comes roaring back.
Trey Miguel, of course, on this very appropriate Friday the 13th as the apropos gear in this X Division title match.
Those kicks right now hitting like machetes across the back of Black Taurus, who continues to fight back, though, in this contest.
Oh, look at this. Right off the check. Oh, and a pop-up Samoan drop, and I believe Trey Miguel turned that around.
That's right.
There's a cover to retain and a kick out. That was incredible.
It was almost like that single leg drop salt turned into what was an attempted Samoan drop, turned into a driver by Trey Miguel.
Trey Miguel just has had answers here at points. I talked about him trying to avoid Taurus early on in the matchup, trying to end it quickly, but he's had answers for some of the things Taurus has thrown at him.
And like I said, I mean, you can say what you want about the attitude, about some of the tactics of Trey Miguel, but the tactics in this matchup have been nothing short of veteran. The way he's had something planned for every one of Taurus's moves, every one of Taurus's tactics, is what make him the champion that he is.
Kick right to the face, sold out crowd still making their way in here to center stage in Atlanta, Georgia. One of the most historic venues in the great tradition of pro wrestling here.
And that palm strike of Taurus there echoing through center stage.
Out to the ramp there. A little bit of a different setup than what we're usually accustomed to here in the Impact Zone. The ramp right up against the ring. That is something every wrestler is going to have to account for this evening.
That's right, but it does allow, look at Trey Miguel here for a little bit of creativity in the offense department. Watch out!
Wait a minute! Next time Taurus caught him with a Samoan drop.
That's what he wanted earlier. This time, he got all of it, and Trey Miguel pays.
Title can only change hands via pinfall or submission inside the ring, not via disqualification or countout. Both men right now after the count of 10 to get back up to their feet. chance of Taurus and Trey.
I mean, you can't really blame them. No matter which way you throw it, both these guys are at the top of their game. And at the top of the X Division at the moment.
Both men beat the 10 count. The match continues. Taurus rushes in. The speed of Trey Miguel on display here, now trying to light up the beast of Decay.
More of those kicks there, that huge combination, the stomp.
And this is what's gotten Trey Miguel in trouble in the past. The showboating.
He knows.
Oh, a clothesline.
Like a real-life monster movie, like Jason himself, Taurus rises from the depths.
Oh!
And pounces Miguel into oblivion.
Could we be looking at a new X Division champion in Black Taurus?
Looking to set things up here now, bending the body of Trey Miguel around his knees.
A gnarly backbreaker to win the title, kick out by Miguel.
Taurus from almost out of nowhere, completely turning this matchup around.
Under 7 minutes now until Hard to Kill goes live on pay-per-view and Fight TV at 8 p.m. Eastern here in Atlanta. Sold out crowd already revved up here at center stage.
And can you blame him? What a couple of contests we've had already this evening. As Taurus gets dumped to the outside once again.
Miguel avoiding disaster.
And the moment the window opens, that arrogant side of Miguel comes out again. Feeling confident is Trey Miguel.
Oh, Miguel over the top rope, caught by Taurus. No! Went for the sunset flip power bomb on the outside of the ring. Both men are down.
Well, actually, it was Miguel looking for the Rana. Taurus looking for the powerbomb, and Miguel countering again into that sunset. Any which way you throw it, destruction reigned supreme.
Count of 5, title cannot change hands via a count out or disqualification. And look at this. This will be a statement here by Trey Miguel. He sends Taurus into the ring. He wants to definitively put away Taurus.
Yeah, chooses to not take the count out victory. Maybe quieting some naysayers.
Oh, there it is! Cover! Oh, and a kick out by Taurus!
And the face of Trey Miguel says it all. He cannot believe it.
One of Trey Miguel's best shots, the Meteor, which has helped him win a number of matches in the past. Taurus able to kick out.
Now just trying to slap the life out of Black Taurus. Whoa.
Now Taurus into the corner. Oh, face first into the top turnbuckle goes Trey Miguel. Now Taurus on the ascent. Oh!
Cut off at the pass by the X Division champion, who climbs with the bull to dangerous, dangerous territory.
Oh my God, oh my God. Taurus and Miguel, top turnbuckle. Oh my God! Otherworldly strength from Black Taurus. Shoots the head off their champion. You can sense the frustration from Black Taurus. He just launched Trey Miguel. There's no way around it.
I mean, normally we would call that a gorilla press. I guess a bull press is that.
Wait a minute. Could be time for destination hellhole. And Miguel able to get out of it.
Somehow fighting back here.
Oh, there it is. The lightning spiral. Here's the cover. Oh, they went for the feet on the ropes, but a kick out by Black Taurus. The official caught Miguel.
Taurus was ready to get his shoulder up, but like you said, the official did catch it. Miguel has got to be careful here. Clearly the frustration setting in for Miguel as he's now looking for some help from under the ring.
Was it a water bottle? I mean,
you know Miguel, you see in the other hand, can of spray paint. Looking to make another statement here. Whoa!
And again, this would have been overdrive all over again. No, it's another can of spray paint, and look at this. Oh, into the eyes! Into the eyes! The official didn't see the second can of spray paint.
Did what he had to do.
And now, the lightning spiral. Cover. Miguel puts away Taurus again.
Here is your winner, and still X-Division champion, Trey,
I mean, you can't just go in the ring and do it straight up.
By hook or by crook, Trey Miguel gets it done. It is still your X-Division champion. That belt tag, just like the eyes and face of Black Taurus tag right now.
Our first of 5 championship matches to go down here this evening in Atlanta. Sold out at center stage. What a way to get things started, Ray Wall.
Oh, I mean, a couple of incredible, absolutely incredible X-Division contests to start the night here, and what a win, like it or not, from Trey Miguel.
There is a lot more to come once Hard to Kill begins live on pay-per-view in Fight TV at 8 p.m. Eastern here in Atlanta. It is an Impact World Tag Team title match, and it will be defended in a 4-way elimination match. The Motor City Machine Guns, the tag team champions, will defend against the major players, Ace Austin and Chris Bay of Bullet Club, as well as Heath and Rhino.
And not only that, a Falls Count Anywhere in Atlanta match. Steve Macklin takes on Rich Swann.
That match can go anywhere in center stage in Atlanta altogether. I cannot wait to see that. Also, it is a fatal 4-way match to determine the #1 contender down the road to the Impact Knockouts World Championship. It's Masha Slamovich versus Deonna Purrazzo versus Taylor Wilde versus the returning Killer Kelly.
And the Digital Media Championship is on the line. The inspirational Joe Hendry defends against the wrestling god, Moose.
That is a first-time ever matchup. This one, these two very familiar with each other. The Foundation, Jonathan Gresham, finally gets its hands on Eddie Edwards, a match that was supposed to happen at the Rebellion pay-per-view.
And our main event tonight will be for the Knockouts World title, but it's more than that. Mickie James' career is on the line. Grace versus James tonight.
And of course, the Impact World Championship will be defended. Josh Alexander puts the title on the line against Bully Ray. It's Full Metal Mayhem to kick off Hard to Kill. Atlanta, are you guys ready?
Let's go. This is gonna be good.
Hard to Kill starts now. On December 30th, one of the original voices of Impact Wrestling